at first he starts talking about his rug, and he's like, first thing I did when I got in the Oval Office was pick a rug.
He loves to tell that story.
Yeah, that's when you knew things were going to go awry. And he's like, you know what? I asked Laura for help, and Laura said, I told her this: pick an optimistic rug. Okay, come on.
Wow. Yeah.
Come on. Okay. And then later on, he comes back in the speech, and he's like, remember that rug? The optimistic rug?
That rug is a rock.
Who has a pessimistic rug?
Yeah.
Like, rug's like, nah, I'm not feeling it today.
Yeah, that's a downer rug.
Yeah. Although my dad says we had one, and he got rid of the rug in our living room back in New Jersey at home. He said it was like depressing me.
It bummed him out?
Yeah, so he got an optimistic rug. That's the first thing he did. Well, actually, we've been there 13 years. That's the last thing I did was got an optimistic rug. So, but it gets better. So, he's the decider, but he wanted to tell us one more time who makes the decisions around the White House.
I think it was a military crowd he was talking to, wasn't
it? It almost always is. They was, applauding throughout. So whoever it was incredibly friendly to President Bush. The 13 people that are still left in the country. So first, let's start with the decision maker. Let him tell us who makes the decision around the White House.
My job is a job to make decisions. I'm a decision. I mean, if the job description were, what do you do? It's decision maker. And I make a lot of big ones, and I make a lot of little ones.
Come on, dude. What are you going to do with this guy?
Yeah, as a job. Hey, man, we know what the job is. You're president. We don't need a job description.
Jesus, what are you going to do with this guy? If there was a job title, it'd be a decision. What? What was it? Decision maker. Yeah.
By the way, it was just a town hall style meeting at the high school gymnasium.
All right, we got to have that one more.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hit that one again. Here's George Bush, Thursday in Tip City, Ohio.
My job is a job to make decisions. I'm a decision. I mean, if the job description were, what do you do? It's decision maker. And I make a lot of big ones, and I make a lot of little ones.
I make a lot of big ones, and I make a lot of little ones. Okay, no, my favorite is if the job description were, what do you do? No, but you see that wouldn't be the job description. That would be asking you, what do you do? We have an idiot for a president. We have a total idiot for a president. Jesus, God help us all. God help
come
us
on,
all.
Mary Madeline. Get him out of that one.